I think one reason we're going to see people like him is I think people are going to try to emulate him. So I think there's going to be a lot more technology to happen. So I wouldn't worry about any lessening of advancement of technology. I'm definitely not worried about that.
I totally agree with you. There's people that, maybe even somebody at Apple can move up in ranks now and get his product noticed now that, I don't want to say that now that Steve's gone, but there's plenty of designers, and Steve Jobs was a designer. He was a CEO. He had the perfect storm of his great ideas and genius being able to be implemented by himself in that position. There's other people with great ideas who never get them noticed,
right?
Also, but they're out there, and one day one of them's going to break through the glass ceiling, and his stuff's going to come out and just blow our minds.
I agree.
Too, also,
that's right.
And not to take anything away from Steve Jobs, because his stuff absolutely blew my mind the first time I saw a lot of it.
Totally. That's a good point. There's probably a lot of people he hired at Apple just for like their artistic talent, and there's probably so many creative people at Apple that maybe we never see their projects, the light of day of their projects, because it didn't go through like, board approval or whatever. So yeah, I'm curious. I did say I think Apple was on a decline once they started like doing things I didn't quite agree with a couple months ago, and I'm curious. And now I'm just curious. I want to see where the company's going to go, but if it ain't Apple, it's definitely going to be somebody else.
Yeah, I think your decline might be accentuated now that the new Apple phone's coming out too. That I haven't heard a whole lot of people super happy about this thing.
I think their biggest blunder with that is just making this huge deal out of it when it was just, it's an upgrade, but that's what it was. It was an upgrade, Maybe they should have just posted it on the site instead of having like all the media coverage of it. So yeah.
So what was found in the bar? Was that not this item? Was that something else then that got lost at the tequila bar?
Yeah, I think in that my prototype.
Okay.
That's what they're thinking. There's probably a lot of prototypes that are.
That's true. Yeah.
Out there, or maybe who knows? I have no clue. We'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
I'll save this for Android App Addicts, but I'm looking at the Google, the Nexus Prime. I can't wait to see what that looks like. If that comes out and I don't like it, I'm going to buy another phone, not that one. But if that comes out and I like it, I'm going to buy it instantly. So I'm going to have a new phone in the next couple weeks, I've decided. So.
Cool. Yeah, I was stopped in a Radio Shack. They got Verizon in there now, and I asked them, so where's all the Samsung Galaxy S2s? No, we don't have any.
Not even for Sprint?
I don't know if they still have Sprint there. I don't know if they got rid of it and went 100% Verizon. That was the only one I asked. I asked them what's their best Android phone while I was in there. They said the Thunderbolt. I'm like, okay. You just got this contract 2 weeks ago. You now should have the newest phones all over the place here. But
did they have the Bionic? Not. They didn't have the Bionic?
It didn't mention it.
Okay.
I don't know.
That would be silly.
I didn't stick around too long. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm dying to try this LTE down here in Tampa to see how good that is. I want broadband speeds on my device. I'm ready for that. I've been ready for that for a couple years, and I ain't getting it with my Evo 4G, and so I want that.
It's there though. If you had it,
well, I know I have 4G in Tampa. It's just spotty, So I want to try LTE and see if it's not spotty because I hear it's amazing. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We'll find out.
You know what? I'm not real dissatisfied with my 3G coverage and speed. Honestly, I use Wi-Fi a lot because I'm here in the office.
Right.
But, it works when but it would be nice to have the full speed all the time like that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if I'll get it. That's the next thing I want really bad. Hey, this was fun, Eric. Thanks for doing the show. I know it's a little of an odd time we're doing it. We're doing it like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a change, but it's refreshing to me. I feel vibrant and awake. So, I used to feel this when we did the Great Tech Debate because that took place on the weekend afternoon, which is just a relaxing time. So,
yeah.
Maybe we'll switch some schedules around and do some more shows. But
hopefully I'm too busy to do this show during the day.
Yes,
normally.
Yes, I hope so too. Tell us again where people could find you if you want, and any last comments you have for the folks.
SiliconWrench.com. I'm on Google Plus at Eric Ardini, Arduini, and just type in Silicon Wrench in the Google, you'll find me.
Awesome. And thanks, Eric, and thank you everybody who is watching, downloading, streaming, however you're getting the content. We fully appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the show, and that's going to be it for Podnutz Daily for this week.